What's going on, guys? Welcome back to WrestleScope, your #1 source for all things wrestling. We've got a loaded episode for you today with some of the wildest news stories and rumors circulating in the world of pro wrestling. From the real story behind WWE using AI, to AEW being called out for excessive violence, a WWE legend speaking out about racism in the company, a heartbreaking death in the wrestling community, and major returns that could shake things up in WWE. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another update. Let's jump straight into it. One of the biggest stories making waves this week is WWE's reported use of artificial intelligence. There was a lot of buzz last Friday when the Wrestling Observer newsletter claimed WWE had started using AI to pitch creative ideas, including one absolutely bizarre storyline involving Bobby Lashley becoming obsessed with Japanese culture. Problem is, Lashley isn't even in WWE anymore. Yeah, that raised some serious eyebrows. Thankfully, Fightful Select stepped in with a more accurate picture of what's really going on. According to their report, AI tools have actually been in WWE's creative system for years, but not in the way people might think. These tools have mostly been used to assist the creative team, doing things like finding when two superstars last wrestled or organizing match history. It's more of a helper tool than a replacement for writers. One source from the creative team put it like this: "It's more about not starting with a blank page than expecting AI to write the entire show." Another insider confirmed that the new hire reportedly brought in to help with AI isn't tasked with storyline development at all. Instead, he's focused on production tasks like removing background noise, sorting files, and speeding up editing workflows. And perhaps the biggest takeaway? No, AI is not replacing WWE's creative team. Big names like Michael Hayes, Paul Heyman, and Ed Koskey are still very much running the show. Even top stars are chiming in. Drew McIntyre recently joked on X, asking, "What in the chat GPT are you on about?" in response to a bizarre AI-inspired post about him. So, rest easy, at least for now. Your favorite storylines aren't being written by a robot. Unfortunately, we also have some sad news to report. Former WWE superstar Bobby Horn, known to fans as Sir Mo from the tag team Men on a Mission, has passed away at the age of 58. Bobby had been battling pneumonia and a serious blood infection, spending time in the ICU before his passing. Sir Mo was a WWE Tag Team Champion and had a memorable run in the mid-90s. His colleague and fellow Hall of Famer Leilani Kai broke the news, reflecting on how Bobby was always kind, welcoming, and full of laughter. She described how he made new talent feel like family during tough road trips, a sentiment echoed by many who knew him. We at WrestleScope extend our deepest condolences to Bobby's family, friends, and fans. Rest in peace, Sir Mo. Your legacy lives on. Now let's talk about returns. Despite speculation that her time with WWE had ended, Nikki Bella is reportedly set to appear on Raw in Sacramento. According to Body Slam Plus, Nikki is backstage and ready for a potential on-screen return. There's no confirmation yet on the creative direction, but fans are buzzing over a possible rekindled rivalry with Becky Lynch, especially since Becky is defending her Intercontinental title on the same night. Could Nikki be making the save from Maxine Dupree? Or even staking her own claim to the title? We'll have to tune in to find out. And speaking of names people have been asking about, what's going on with AJ Lee? She signed a full-time WWE deal earlier this year, but hasn't made a single TV appearance since. Some are speculating that she could show up tonight, perhaps even challenging Becky Lynch herself. That could push Nikki into a feud with Women's World Champion Stephanie Bashir. A lot of possibilities are swirling right now. One name that fans keep talking about is Chris Jericho. There's been a ton of speculation about whether Jericho is WWE bound again. After teasing a return and John Cena pulling out the walls of Jericho during a recent match, fans were convinced the writing was on the wall. But according to Fightful Select, Jericho's AEW contract still has several months left. He's just taking time off TV, not leaving the company. Tony Khan still wants him in AEW, and whether his contract is frozen during his absence remains unclear. That being said, his deal is reportedly up in December, so never say never. Another interesting name floating around is Billy Gunn. He's been written off AEW television recently, and there's a hunch that he could pop back up in WWE, possibly even with DX involvement. He's worked at the Performance Center before, and a return could mean some nostalgic gold. Imagine Billy Gunn and Road Dogg getting one more payday in Saudi Arabia. Would you want to see it? Let us know in the comments. Switching gears, let's talk about something serious: WWE being accused of racism. WWE Hall of Famer Devon Dudley recently opened up about the racism he experienced during his time in WWE. Speaking on his YouTube channel with Bubba Ray Dudley and Maven, Devon revealed that while he never dealt with racism in ECW, he absolutely did in WWE. He recalled moments where high-ranking officials made it clear they didn't like him because of the color of his skin. And even more disturbingly, others told him to stay quiet, suggesting they had the power to bury him if he spoke up. WWE has not responded to Devon's comments at the time of this recording, but his words shed a harsh light on some very real issues still lingering in the industry. Over in AEW, the company is facing backlash for a controversial moment at WrestleDream. A spot featuring Jon Moxley trying to drown Darby Allin in a fish tank has sparked outrage on social media. Former AEW producer Sarah Stock called it out on X, saying, "Mothers with remote controls need to stop this. Kids are going to end up dead trying this stuff." Her comments went viral, with over 1 million impressions, and sparked a war of words. Amanda Huber, widow of the late Brody Lee, fired back, calling Stock a hypocrite for past spots during her own career. The debate continues. Is AEW pushing the boundaries too far with violence? Let us know your take. Meanwhile, Mercedes Moné continues to dominate. She just picked up her 12th championship, defeating Jody Threat to win the Winnipeg Pro Wrestling Women's Championship. This comes after her historic win at WrestleDream, where she claimed the ROH Women's TV title, making her a simultaneous 11-time champ, a record in itself. She's also broken Jade Cargill's record for the longest TBS title reign. After the win, she posted, "I'm not here to break records, I'm here to smash them. Respect." To wrap things up, Cody Rhodes is shutting down all talk of a heel turn. Some fans were sharing clips from his short TNA heel run, hoping for a darker Cody. But Rhodes made it clear on X he's not interested. He wrote, "The 3 biggest gates of all time didn't happen with the jerk in that clip. So, the American Nightmare is staying the course, at least for now." And finally, a fun note to end on, CM Punk, Rhea Ripley, and Raquel Rodriguez all got matching tattoos at the end of WWE's international tour. The ink features a sumo wrestler and the date October 18th, commemorating the final night of the tour. Gotta love the bond between these superstars. That's all for today's WrestleScope report. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like, leave a comment with your thoughts on today's stories, and of course, subscribe for daily updates. We'll see you next time with even more wrestling news and rumors. Stay safe, stay strong, and keep loving wrestling.